Okay, back again. Let me get my stream, my phone going. Okay, good morning. So 1 minute till market opens. I had gotten in a trade last night and it kind of ranged around a little bit. One into the double down. It's starting to retrace at the moment. I'm about to get out of it. And now I'm in a trade. Up 52 bucks already. That's good. I haven't done really my top-down analysis, but I'll go ahead and get in my next double down on my next double down will be down here. So I don't even have a daily buy set. Let's get back on. So my weekly's way down there. I do have a line there, but it's, I think, so far out of play at this moment. Okay, we're just skyrocketing up. That looks good. We got one. Let's see. We got my take profit. I'm almost gonna hit my take profit already. Let me turn off my aggression. My aggression does look like it's going up at this point. Alright, so my TP is way up here. I was gonna take profit, let's say around 9.1. That would be a bit ambitious. 8.8 would be my first option here. They're starting to retrace a little bit. If I retrace out of this fair value gap, then I'll just get out. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. I want to see it where it goes from here first. I'm 42 bucks on the day. I just need to assess. I'm gonna get back in though. I'm getting back in, why not? I'm gonna get my retrace down there, or my double down. I'm gonna get out again. Up 55 on the day. That was just instinctive. I haven't even seen what's really going on here. We're almost at our target. I'm gonna get back in though if we get down a little bit further. Seeing enough. Okay, I double down here though. So I need to look I got pretty much all bull signals here. I'm gonna go back to where I was trying to rebound. I'm just waking up, so I'm not like my head's not really screwed on that. Okay, got this one, got that one, that's great. 4 hour, got that one. Got that one, that's great. 2 hour. Okay. Basically, this one is not really in play. Take that out. We're looking to see if we're breaking above this kind of area of interest here, which we did break above it. So I do feel like we're going to go up from here. 5-2 could be my double down, which I'm at now. We'll see if it wants to reject again, but we have a lot of bullish signals. 8-5 is kind of like our trend line zone there, but we have 8-9, 9-3 up here. We have these New York liquidity, session high liquidities. We're kind of making our way up with the opening ranges, so we're in a bit of an uptrend. Making a fair value gap to the downside. We just had this push, kind of an indecision on the 1 hour. It could reverse on us. Keep an eye on that. Got a lot of buy volume, however. Buys are winning. I still feel like we're going up. Would have to come down to 552 to which is in the recent hour. 552, that's our double down line there. Up to $30 on the day at this point. So I'm still kind of not shying away from the double down, even though I have decided that I don't want it to be the centerpiece of my strategy. I still want to use a daily bias, but I want to kind of put it through its paces to see if my dynamic easing or dynamic sizing martingale strategy is an effective one. And so far it is. I think the most I did get in the hole, which is why I don't want to use it as like a core part of the strategy, is I was down, I think, $1,200, but ended up being up 400 or whatever it was that day. So I'm really dipping down into my margin. Okay, so we now do have a bearish 1 hour reversal. This could signal we're going down, but we've already gone down a bit. But we have some liquidity down here. We've already kind of disrespected this level, so this is our kind of target level. This is 552, an entry here. Not a very powerful one, to be honest. The 2 hour is 553. 4 hour is 4.8. Maybe 4.8 is a better one. I think 4.8 is a little bit more reasonable of a double down reversal. We are heading down. We got a nice blue reversal candle, but we're gonna double down. We're in one contract. I was in two eventually at one point over the night, and then I got out of one early this morning. I took some profit. We're actually in the negative so far in this trade because I got right back in it. I do think it's gonna probably go up again, but we got 21 minutes still left on this 1 hour candle. So because it's blue, I'm expecting that momentum to maybe go down more. it could really drop because this is a bit of a rangy area at the top, and it's kind of rounded the bend. We didn't take out this high, lower our new high there. And we're trying to break above this zone here. We've got rejected once, and we moved down quite a bit below it previously. But if we do get above it, we could go up higher. If we get above it, we could get supported. But if we don't quite get there, then we might get rejected here. Alright, made a fair value gap to the upside again, which is good. We're in the trade any which way it goes with this strategy, so I still feel like this 9.4 could be a real target up there. I'm at 9.0, so we did make just like an equal low here, it looks like. This could be just a pullback and we're going lower. Had I kept my double down where it was, we would have already been out. But I think, so let's see, that was 6.9. It was a little more than 10 points. It wouldn't have been bad. But I feel like spacing them out is a little bit safer. If I could space them out and not double down repeatedly too quick, because then you get over leveraged too quick. So price is volatile, it will come back up in most cases. So I just don't want to over leverage and get to myself a situation where I run out of rope in the double down. Hydrogen water there. Okay, so I'm growing the account. Started out with 5,000 and almost up almost 2,000 here. I'm at 7,800. I think I'll get to 7,000 in the account. Last time I did a challenge, I started with 500 and I blew it on a double down. Basically it hit my margin call. I was like negative 1,000, and then I think I was just a little flustered, and then I made some stupid choices after that. You gotta be able to take a loss, and I haven't quite got there yet. And I don't know. I did grow that account to 2,500, so I'm getting close to growing this account by that much as well. But theoretically, I should be able to grow it. If it's starting with a 5K account, I should get it to 25,000. But keeping my sizing small, starting with, so it means that I'm not getting very big wins. But point wise, because I'm always in the trade, I am getting a lot of points on the day overall. Relative to my size, so looks like we're ranging. I even managed to make $50 on Friday, which was the day before the holiday, and so I've been profitable every day now for a week. This is my 8th day with this new challenge. and I've been doing about $300 to $600 profit a day. Okay, so starting to go back up. Got a fair value gap being made on the 1 minute. All my time frames look like we're going up daily, weekly. Hour, 2 hour, 90 minutes going down, 30 minutes going down, 15, 5 and 1, going up, and 1 parts going up. Okay, let's see what's going on. We got equal highs. We made a new low. I don't know if it considers this. I'm not sure the logic in this. Sometimes we did not make a higher high, I guess. Let me see. Uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend. Do not take out that high. I guess technically down. So yeah, I guess it technically is a downtrend, but it's okay. Okay, making our way down again. We do have the upward 1 hour. It closed. Oh. I just want to shift it back again, but we do have potential that we're going to go up from here based on our 1 hour. Got a lot of bullish volume for the day. Above the EMA now. RSI is above the midline. We're up $33 on the day. We want to see if we're gonna break. We need to break the high here. Okay, we're starting to get back into profit. Did not make a fair value gap to the downside. 12 minutes left on this 1 hour, and it could make a fair value gap if it continues to go up. Let's see if we get rejected. There's this hard level here that price seems to want to reject that in this zone. But we might make a 1 minute fair value gap here. Got a fair value gap. We've mitigated it already on the 1 minute, and so we're going to see if we're going to respect this level. 5 minute could be making a fair value gap if we keep going up. 552 seems like it's still a reasonable place. We need to break through this resistance here. This is our volume range, fixed volume range profile here, which price wants to kind of hang around here, it looks like. I think if it goes up, it's going to go up in a big way. I think this is a little ambitious. 8.4 might be a more reasonable target, but I'm going to stick with it. We had a nice big energetic push up. Let's see what our aggressive pushes are doing. Kind of a mixed bag. Let me change since we got more volume today. Maybe. Okay, we got some sells down there, but they got absorbed. We got some buys at the top. So we're getting absorbed by all this aggressive sell orders. Okay, we're getting some buys here at the top. I think we will break through. Created a 1 minute. Let's see if that holds. Okay, now we're really pushing up. See if we could break. We broke this recent high, these recent highs. See if we want to pivot there, or do we want to break this one? Keep going. Making another fair value gap. This all looks pretty good. That 9.0 doesn't look that far out there anymore. So everything looks pretty good. We got a nice push there at the top. We took out that high, created a new Asian high. Tweezer topping. Let's see if we can hold on to this, at least one of these fair value gaps. So we got one on that leg. We got two on this leg. Okay, a little bit of a tweezer top on the 1 minute. Let's see what our 5 minutes looking like. No fair value gaps. We got one on the 5. Okay, we took the high. See if we're going to respect this one. We got 2 minutes left to solidify this fair value gap here. We got one that was disrespected down there. Okay, tweezer topping. Okay. Fair value gap's going down. It's okay. We're going to double down. If I end up tagging this double down in, it's going to be basically changing trend, I would say. We'll have changed trend. But indecision candles at the top. 15 wants to go down. It's kind of wicking up. It's kind of wicking up off of this main body of volume there. Now we're kind of tweezer bottoming, wicking up. So it's really any man's game at this point. However, we've had some strong movement up for the most part over this last. We have not hit the trend line. We are getting stopped by this kind of area of interest though, which tends to get pushed down. still working our way back up. We're in profit at the moment, just by a little. I might make another fair value gap. One minute is getting stuffed. We have mitigated the 1 minute bearish fair value gap here. So we want to see now if this was just mitigation and it's going to continue down, or are we going to take out this level there. I'd say this is no longer relevant, that level. I'm going to get my new level from the top level here. Okay, we're still looking 4 hours up there. Two hours here now. 1 hour. Weekly. This level is not really a thing anymore. I think. Still on that 4 hour. It went down pretty heavy, so we could start to move down now, but we're still in an uptrend on some of these higher time frames. Even the one for the 90 minutes looking down, 45's up, 30's down. Well, you know, you want to see like a little bit of progression and not just a range. We've kind of been ranging this whole morning, overnight into the morning, so I'm getting a little antsy, like I want to double down at the bottom of one of these levels here, but I feel like if it takes that, we're going to continue down in a big way. But I'm still not decided if we're going down or we're going up. But for the most part, it's likely that we're going to continue up on a lot of these time frames. We're still in the uptrend, 1 hour, 4 hour daily, weekly. You know, the 90 minutes where it kind of is counter to what we think it's going to do. But again, double down. This is kind of the, what is that, the Steve will do it strategy of gambling. Alright, we might move down in a big way if we take out that low or equal low. Okay, we're moving down. Okay, we're moving down. Let's see, I want to make sure I do keep an eye on some of these. So 1 hour is still looking like it wants to go up. Still got our 1 hour push here. Now it could reverse. We're at, previous was 17,000 volume. We're at 133. If it reverses, it's going to be blue if we just go down a handful of points here. 2 points. So we got 41 seconds left on this candle. There's not a continuation candle, so we're losing steam going up, but we're gonna have a new candle 1 hour on coming up soon, and I think that could be a reversal candle. We've already shown some indecision. Actually, I'd almost like it to be reversal first and then see if the new candle can break back to the upside. Okay, new 1 hour now. It's a down candle. A lot of sell. Actually, I'm not necessarily mad at this. I almost want to double down. But it's not that much movement really. 5, 6. We got like, yeah, that might be it. This might be going up now. Big wick rejection on the downside. This is our third bullish candle. We had some sells at the top of this and at the bottom of this candle, but we're getting rejected. Okay, now we're getting a little bit of a push back down. I'd like to see this close with this big wick. That does keep us from making a 1 minute fair value gap to the downside. Got some buys stepping in. Okay. Made a new low, but we rejected. Okay, fair value gap to the upside gonna happen maybe, or will it wick down? Let's see, get one nice push up again. 12 seconds. Okay, we have mitigated. We still got to break this level here. To want to show the sign that we want to go up. Okay, fair value gap. Let's see if it holds, or is it going to tweezer top again? Okay, tweezer topping. A lot of indecision. Wicking back up. See if it'll make another one though. We got no wick up top, so if we get another good push up, could make another one going up here. .5 seconds left on this one. Upwards in the 1 minute. We got a bullish push on this reversal on the 5. Got more volume going up now on the 5. $15's going down though. We did tweezer top, nothing holding us now. If we make another fair value gap to the downside. We do got a big wick to the downside on the 30 minute. So we won't make a 30 minute for a while. Let's see, what's our 15? Big 15 minute. Got 10 minutes left on this candle. It's kind of looking like it wants to go up now. Got some sells coming in. Good morning. We're still we're up. So with my double down strategy, I'm up. Well, I'm up 44 bucks on the day so far, but over the last week I've been profitable every single day, and I'm up almost 2,000 on the week. So I'm just kind of testing my double down strategy. So I was in one over the night. It kind of range. I got out of it with some profit, and now you can see my double down entry is down here for one contract. So I'm okay if it goes down, and I take profits up there for one contract if it wants to go up. So I'm kind of letting it happen, even though like there's so much consolidation, not a real clear direction. I do think it's going to go up over time. So I'm basically going to double down until we go up, and then what ChatGPT is called a dynamic scaling or dynamic easing, that when we do double down here, profit line moves halfway. I take profit for 1 point, and so that way if price retraces, then I would be back to one contract and in a better position for it to continue going up. Now if my higher time frames say we're going down, then I would reevaluate that and then consider, I would not want to continue. I would change biases and then try to get out of the trade as soon as possible with profit. And so, but I think the real trick to my double down strategy is spacing it out, which I've done. I think today I've made sure I spaced it out quite a bit, starting with one contract. Okay, now we're pushing down. Okay, so I think we will take this low here. We're kind of gapping down on the 1 minute. Looks like we're moving down now. Tweezers bottoming. Just kind of ranging around here. We are kind of overall kind of making an upward trend. And we're kind of funneling down here. So we're going to break out at some point. Through the bottom. EMA is on the bottom end of a retrace here. In profit at the moment. Let's see if it's going to reject at the top of this little trend funnel here. Okay, well, we're getting close to this top of this little micro trend here. Sleepy weepy. How does that work? Oh, it's a different. How does that work? Interesting. It's a little bit off, but not that far off. Okay, so fair value gap potentially making to the upside. We are kind of breaking out of this little micro trend here. We still need to see these two highs taken out. First one's this one, second one's this one, third one's this one. Okay, wicking back down. No clear trend today. Okay, more volume on the 1 minute going down, but got stuffed a little bit. Okay, let's see. Okay, we did make a little reversal candle with the big wick on top. We got another down candle. We really need to see a big push up to see a clear momentum up, because the wick on the 1 minute will keep us from making a 1 minute fair value gap to the upside. But we are getting a nice little push here. I think I'm basically hanging on here because I feel like if it goes above this high now at this point, then it's kind of showing us it wants to go up more. So we have broken that high. Let's see if it continues or gets stuffed back down. Wicking back down. Still up on the day. So my goal, one, is to see how quick I can grow this 5K account over a month, and then also how big will my max drawdowns be at that month, and that would give me an indication on how big a account size I'll need to make this strategy valid. I mean, I felt pretty accomplished a few weeks ago when I turned 500 to 2,500. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, that's a pretty good growth. And now, of course, I did pretty much lose it, but I think I have learned a lot since then. And spacing out my double downs and not doing it so much is, I feel like, the key. And I put it through some pretty big tests this time around too. So, like, I feel like I went, the one day I went down 100 points. I doubled down. I had 2 double down cycles on 100-point move down while I was trading in buys. So strategically it worked out. I was close. I think I got to 1,200. I'll have to recheck the tape. But overall, that was a big test with the 5K account. I was able to do that. Indecision candles both ways. A lot of wicks both ways. Still feels like it wants to go up, at least for a time. We could sweep liquidity at this recent high here and it shoot back down again, but okay, my 5 minutes, it was kind of flip-flopping a little bit. Now we're going back up on the 5 minute. 15 minutes looking up now. 30 minutes looking up. 45. 90 still down, but I think once we break this high, then that will show us an uptrend. We're right at our take profit line. And there's a number of instances. If I would have doubled down here, I would have put ourselves, or I got out with into one contract again. If I would have doubled down here, I would have gotten out. If I would have doubled down here, I would have gotten out. So I could have doubled down, but I'm glad I didn't. It's a real test in my patience. So I'm glad I didn't. Still feel like this is a reasonable target. However, I do feel like it's just going to go up today if it continues. And I think I will shoot for the stars a little bit. That'll give me 24 points on the day, or 25 points on the day. Looks like we are rejecting that off of this. Alright, let's see my regression burst. No buys coming in yet. I mean, maybe above here we might see some aggressive buys. Okay, we took out that high, it looks like, or do we not? Not yet. Oh, am I getting torn up by what? Mosquito? Okay, let's see if it wants to take out this and keep going, or if it's going to liquidity sweep and head back down. I'm showing bullish signals now, so I don't think I want to do a risk-free trade here. I do think I'll move my double down up a little bit though. One minute's still way down there though. I've been using this as a good gauge to put my double down, so it is showing like way down there. Like two. We're in profit. Not sure if we want to keep going up or not. We rejected off of this high. They got so much headroom to go up. What am I getting bit by? Maybe a mosquito in here? We're up 15 points on the day. Okay, nice push up. Might make a fair value gap. No. I'm kind of like double topping here. Knocking at the door. Okay, this is looking better. We're trying to break through here. There's nothing really stopping us. Got the trend line up there. We're not taking out this high though. This is we're taking out that low. Now we're making a big move down. Okay. We're taking out that low. This might be the end of our run up. We did not take out that low. Because we tweezer topped, I am thinking of getting out of this trade though. We did not take out the low. I'm out. I'm going to reposition in. We want to see what it wants to do here. Up 58 bucks on the day. Okay, so kind of making a little bit of a retrace down. Maybe I could get in a better position. We've broken above. I think 6.5 is a good re-entry if it wants to go down maybe 6 cents. Yeah, 6.5. I think 6.5. We got the center mass of this fixed range volume profile here. This would be a better position if it doesn't continue like that. If it does that, I'm back in though. I saw that little aggressive move. I think it does have enough steam to want to go up. I missed out on a point, but I think better safe than sorry. I am going to be a little more aggressive with my double down though, because we are still looking up. I don't think anything's changed. Our momentum has kind of died down here, but everything's looking still pretty good, like it wants to go up. Everything's switched on us, even the 30-minute. Indecision. Yeah, I'm going to double down here. Okay, we've basically equal high'd that level there. Big pop up. See if we can break through. Got a fair value gap going. This could take off, I think. I feel like it could take off. We got some buys. Yep. So we got some buys, aggressive buys. This could be start of a new kind of trendward up. We got stuff though. Another push. I feel like this is not just a liquidity sweep to go down again. I feel like, I mean, we really could be on the getting ready to make a reversal. If we look on the daily is a lot of wicks, but you can see we came off a downward trend up. We're kind of rounding a top, it looks like. But I feel like we might want to come up more, at least to here. Four-hour. Looks like we're going up. Okay, we're up 20 bucks, almost 80 bucks on the day. I don't know if we got the steam to go all the way up or not. We're kind of now just breaking out of the trend, but we've been wicking so much that it's got me a little uncertain. 4-hour was indecision, so I'm not going to count that as a trend down. This could be an opportunity to, we're already at 60. The 4-hour will probably flip unless it just totally wicks down on us. This will probably flip to be a reversal, since the previous one was a reversal. Now we're moving up. No wick at the top. Looks like we're going to start to continue to go up. This is our target, 8.9 maybe. I think 8.9 is a good target. We could reassess once we get to that level. We'll see if it wants to pull back. Okay, we're gonna tweeze the top now. Took out the 1 minute fair value gap, but what's the 5 minute doing? 21 seconds. Not gonna. Let's see if we can create. We're wicking down a little bit too heavy. The momentum's going down, but we could make one. If not for a moment. No. Okay, got one. Let's see if we continue higher. I like that. Equal highs. I will put one here because we got this fair value gap. If it makes this big move up and inverts it right away, then I think that's a liquidity sweep and we'll continue to come down. So we'll get out with a little bit of profit if it comes down, and then we could always got the option to re-enter. Might re-enter down here. Okay, so. Took out the high. Got the fair value gap on the 5 minute. We've broken this trend. Take that out. Nothing on the 15. Gonna make a break moment, I'd say here. Indecision. See if we can break this recent high here. Okay. Not quite. Turn back on my burst indicator here. No sells coming in at the moment. Looks like we're starting to move up finally. If we get above this zone, will be a good signal. Eight four is a trend line. I think the trend line will supersede the other signal. I think we'll get a reaction there, at least maybe a pullback, and then we could continue consider re-entering. We're up $30 at the moment. I think another 4 points will be another 20 and get us to 50. So it'll be 140 for the day. I'd like to see I'm out. Okay, I just got out. I wish it got out a little later than I hoped. We could be at the top. We could pull back a little bit. I think 6.5 might be a reasonable pullback zone. Up $73 on the day. Kind of like a slow day for the most part, but we're in profit. Just kind of felt like I wanted to pull back, so I got out, but I was hoping to get out here, but I got down when it wicked down. Okay, so we're going to come down a little bit maybe. We're going to see what we want to do with this 1 minute fair value gap. And then we have a, okay, we've gotten rid of the, oh no, we still got the 5. Okay, we got 2 fair gaps holding here. I'm going to buy back in. We got 2 fair value gaps holding us here. And we've not tweezed their tops right away. I'm going to leave this one down here for the double down. And I think I'm going to look just for 8.5 here. Maybe go through it a little bit, put it at 5.7. This could be the end of this move up, and we could start to see a reversal. My 6.5 is kind of like we could touch this again. This was like a key level that price didn't want to go above. Sometimes price will go above and then come back down, touch it, and then go up again. Whether it be that, even a trend line as well. Could go past, touch it, go, continue up. Okay, maybe coming down for sure. Okay, I'm gonna get out if I have profit. Okay, I'm out. I think it'll come down a little bit. Still get the fair value gap. Maybe just, if it wants to hold, we don't have any aggressive sells. We got one little pop of aggressive sells here at 7.5. I'm gonna get back in. About the same place I got out at. I don't know. We got the fair value gap. We haven't mitigated it yet. Still got the 1 minute here. I think we haven't mitigated that, so I do. It is looking fairly strong that we're gonna go up, and we've created a 15-minute fair value gap and a 30-minute. So yeah, I'd say, be honest with you, if I would have realized all these time frames now have fair value gaps, I would have stayed in it, but I didn't. Oopsies. I think 8.4 is still not a bad place. Okay, here's what I was looking at earlier. That's what I was thinking I was gonna do. I want to be real careful because I do feel like we could reject. We're getting so close to this pivot, this trend line. Doesn't look like we made. Usually we'll see a bigger wick up and maybe even make a big start to fake out fair value gap and then tweeze the top. Still a lot of aggressive buys at the top. I'm okay if we double down here because I feel like we're still getting held up by fair value gaps. Might even manually get in there. Okay, I might want to come down and tag us in. I'm okay with that. I hope it does, really. Okay. But I'm going to get out with 1 point. Fair value gap still. Let's See if it starts to tweezer top. Still got a fair value gap down there. Do got a little bit of a reversal candle at the top. Still got our 1 minute down here. Have not mitigated it. I've not created the 15 yet. Still got 10 minutes on that. I feel like this might be just a pullback. We did create a 1 minute going down, but we've not mitigated or created this 30 minute yet either. Let's see if this holds or not. Got a while for that 45 to lock in. 9 minutes, only 15. I guess this is the one we're really watching. We're in 2 contracts at this moment, so we're already doubled down. I don't think I'd want to go double down until we got down there. Looks like it was just a pullback. We've respected the fair value gaps there. Hopefully, yeah, we respected this one on the 5 minute. I think that'll be enough for us to go up to get out of one contract and kind of reposition us. 15 minutes, still got 8 minutes left on that one. Big wick at the top of this 15 minute though. I think this might be one of the situations where I would put a it might be smart to put a risk-free trade once I do. Hopefully this is a pullback. We don't want to create a fair value gap to the downside. Still 6 minutes left on this 15 minute. We do want to see us start to go back up. Could be tweezer topping this, however. What's the 5 minute doing? Still got the 5 minute. We mitigated it or we totally inverted it? Okay, we've mitigated the 5 minute. We're heading down now. Not exactly where I want to be. I'm hoping this is still a pullback. Hopefully if we not just at least to go up and get out of a contract. I think, no, I'm questioning, my timelines still say we're going up. However, I see this tweezer top and it's kind of likely that we're reversing now. We could leave this 45, but we need to see it reverse. We're making it 4 candle 1 minute candle downtrend. All my RJO indicators still say we're going up. So I do want to give it a chance. This could just be a pullback. We're weakening because we don't have any fair value gaps there. No, we mitigated this one at the bottom, so that's not good for our trend. We mitigated the 1 minute. Let's see if we're going to respect it and continue up. I think I still will try to this is, let's see, I got now to my 550, 67, 20, almost 30 points, 28 points. So 28 times 10 would be 280. And then I would hit that double down there, and it could continue down. It could continue down. Now, 280, that'd put me down about 210 on the day once I got to that double down. And then we'd hope it would reverse by then. Okay, we just took out that fair value gap. Saying there's still a sliver there, but it's really been mitigated already. There's still a chance we could come up. Still a chance. I'm gonna try to trust my RJO indicator here. However, even on the 1 minute, we have this big range here because there's not been made any PD arrays really going up in this range. Okay, so now we're coming down. Seems like if this is a start of a downtrend, we'll have a bit of a stronger move down with more PD arrays. Basically, this is got a bigger place to, a bigger range to fall. There's a fair value gap on the way down. We're out of our profits now. This is the thing I'm also need to get better at, is not wishing it will go up. You know, I've had my sights set on this trend line for a bit now, but we're starting to reject, and I don't want to get married to this idea it is going to go back up. I need to see the market structure kind of support that idea that this is just a pullback and that we are going to continue going up. We have two problems that I'm trying to assess. One is even though we've kind of poked through this range, it tends to want to reject at this level as well. Now this could be a time where it fakes out a rejection and continues back up. Or we could fall. And RSI is heading back up. We do want to naturally go to this volume kind of cluster there. Made a fair value gap going up on the 1 minute so far. Let's see if we get it back above this EMA. This could have just been a pullback, but I didn't like that we took out our fair value gaps. So if I get back in this, I will put it as a risk-free. If it takes out my one contract, I will put in as a risk-free. want to see this hole. We want to see it break those levels. Back into profit. Kind of a weird day today, but still in profit. I feel like we're going to have the steam now to get this one contract out and hopefully make a new high there and be out of both contracts, but it seems like we have more downside than we do potential upside here because the trend line now our potential target's just the high there. I mean, on higher time frames it goes a lot higher, but we have this trend line here. Trying to get there. Don't have a lot of aggressive sells in the game at this point. We could find ourselves, if we cross this level here, we make a big move up because we got these guys that came in here for sells and they might have put their stop loss somewhere. Not sure where might they have put it. It's just a little burst. They might have already been stopped out because if you got in here and we went above this, we've gotten already stopped out. Okay, push them back down. Let's see what we do with this 1 minute fair value gap. Have not we mitigated the fair value gap, but we have not disrespected that new low. Really just want to see it get out, and if it doesn't, I might even manually get out with a loss. EMA starting to curve down again. 2 down candles. This one needs to be an up candle to really give me confidence that we're going to go up today. Okay, kind of slogging along here. We got 43, 41 on our momentum. This, I think, is kind of like a speed of tape. ChatGPT came up with it, and it does seem to do something, but you know, right now it's not looking good for any clear momentum in any particular direction. Really, though, I feel like this is not a big ask here. We're only 3 points away. Okay, I'm just kind of ranging. Excuse me, be right back. Okay, so we did get that one contract. Still like it to be, get back in the double down here, which is about 10 points down, 87 points. RSI is still green. Okay. What's price really doing is the question. What is price doing? We're not really moving in a particular way. Are we getting stuffed here, or are we going to break through? Either way, I kind of feel like with the price not moving, maybe best to just get out of it. We've already gotten some profit, almost to 6,900. This is looking good. Gonna have some sort of breakout at some point. All looking good. I mean, we got 1 hour reversal. Let's look at checking on a 1 hour. 1 hour reversal and a 1 hour continuation. We have our RJOs going up. All my timelines are saying we're going to go up. We just don't have the volume. When we had a big spike periodically, we're losing volume in a big way. Get rid of that fair value yet? Sliver of a fair value yet? Okay, now it's getting crazy. I just bit my nose. That's disgusting, but. I mean, I kind of feel like it is going to go up, but geez. I mean, we're seeing a lot of good signals. But the momentum is just terrible. Oh, what a day, though. Come on, let's do something. What time frame is this? A target? 1 hour? No. 2 hours? Okay, is this the breakout moment? Is this the breakout? Stop screwing around. Jeez. Get me over 100. I'd love to get to 150 or something. Get me to 100. Momentum's picking up. Let's see what our bursts are doing. Got a little bit of cells starting to pop in. Is it? One bit way back there. Still got green signals. Is this the moment? Is this the moment? Let's see it. The drama. Internet getting a little dicey. Okay. Internet getting funky, but don't you dare pull back. I want you to smash our TP. Let's call it a day. We haven't even made it to the trend line yet. Tweezers topping already? Come on. Come on, man. Make a decision. What do you want to do? Is this my tweezer top moment? After breaker structure, we're heading down now? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's go. You gonna break out or are you not gonna break out? Which one? Okay, this is looking good now. And get to that trend line. Poke it, at least poke it, tap it, and then if you want to reverse, we'll be there too. And we're getting close to our time where we were gonna stop trading. I think 11:30, 12:30 is like our cutoff. Come on, you can do it, sweetheart. Got over 100 at least, so that's something. Got a nice aggressive buy burst up top there. I like that. Everything else is saying buy. Just a little bit of a mini pullback. Really, what are we doing? A Big Mac pattern? What do you call this? 3 buns and 2 burgers? Okay, you're gonna do it. Let's just do it. $5.5 extra $25. Is it worth it? Our size in the green. Are we going Super Saiyan on this or what? I can see it wick down now. I could consider getting in a risk-free at this point. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here. Push it back up. We got 33 seconds left on this candle, the 1-minute candle here. We got 9 minutes left on the 45. What are we gonna do on this candle? Are we going up? Are we wicking up? Well, we got the risk-free trade there, so. I'm up over $100. I kind of feel like I should just pull the plug, because what are we really doing? I feel like we're on the verge of a big move, though. Okay, I think I'm gonna get out of here though. What are we doing? Could feel like it could come down now. I'm out. Okay, I'm out with 93 bucks. Let's see if it wants to come down a little bit first. I feel like we got a bit of a range. If we came in at 577, might have another pullback. Now we're gonna explode up. Is that what we're doing? Now we're gonna explode up. Okay, so I'm going to 6.8. Double down here. I want to see it pull back, touch that. Kind of feels like it wants to go up now. I'm in. I'm in. We're gonna go to 8.5. Or should we go higher? And we could go to 9.4. Feels like it could move at some point today. Break that high, and you got full reign to go up if you break that high. Nothing's stopping you. You got the trend line there. Up over $100 now. Break that high, I think it could go. If it breaks that high, I think it could go. Okay, we're off to the races. We broke that high. Let's see, are we gonna look down? We gapped up. So we got a 1 minute fair value gap. Two 1 minute fair value gaps. Twos are topping. Okay, really? golly, it really does not want to move up. We've broken kind of out of this zone. We do got the trend line up there. So it is a kind of potential pivot point. And I definitely don't want to be on the other end of it when it makes a move down. But I feel like it should make a little bit bigger of a liquidity sweep wick. Grab a little something to eat real quick. Okay. I kind of want to double down because maybe I could at least make some profit. We already are in two. I need to be getting out of one. Good 1, 2. Okay, yeah, I need to be getting out of one. Tweezer bottom. How to get into it there? Did I already double down or I accidentally hit 2? Not where I want to be on the initial start of a double down. Already in 2 on the very tippy top of this potential reversal move. But here I am, it's a test. We're testing this strategy. Got some cells starting to creep in now. I'd love to see another surge back up though. We have not even taken the trend line yet. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, now we're getting a little bit of movement at least. A little something's happening. So we've kind of been riding it up a little bit. Have not made a big breakout, so I'm kind of waiting to see which way it's going to break out. If it breaks out to the downside, I'm already doubled down once. I'll get in for 2 more contracts here and then look down to get into 4 down here, and we'll just wait for it to retrace and then get out of it. So, or I'd love it to just get out of one of these contracts and then take the other one up to the top there. But not much going on here. Okay. Now we're moving. Does this look different than what we did before? Let's see, is this trend line? So we do got this trend line here. So I'm starting to climb again, hopefully take us back above. We're only up $48 now on the day. Really struggled for that $100. Market opened here, we moved 20 points. I mean, I guess that's not bad, 20 points. But now we're starting to come back down, it looks like. 6.9. I like that as my double down entry. I'd love to get out of this stuff. Down $50. Okay, eating into our profits. Love this to be a pullback to continue higher, but we've already kind of we've been doing that kind of all morning. We've been broke high, came down, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower, higher low, and then kind of a lower low here. So we kind of have changed trend as of this point here. We also had some sells coming in, so we're gonna test this double down. See if this will be the day that we blow it. I mean, I feel like I am acknowledging better these pivot points, but I'm still getting married to the idea of it going to my TP where I want it to go. We were so close to this trend line that it doesn't kind of make sense that it would want to reverse somewhere around here. And it's kind of wicking down, but we haven't seen a lot of what I would like to see if it is reversing, which is a lot of aggressive sells coming in. All my indicators say we're still kind of in an uptrend. We have not taken this trend line yet, and we are kind of getting above this area of interest, so we've already kind of broken through it to some degree. We've not gotten wicked down quite yet, so we still got a lot of signals. We still got our 1 hour reverse signal here, which was here, and we've kind of continued. Let's see if we're going to make a reversal on the 1 hour for this candle, which we are currently at 35. We were at previously 133. We have 39 minutes left. Doesn't look like we're going to have the momentum to make that a reversal candle, a volume reversal candle, but we still got 39 minutes to solidify this 1 hour fair value gap. Nothing, we did not hold that one on the 30 minutes, so that's a little disappointing. I don't know that we have anything on the lower time frames that support price continuing up. We have this one that we've already mitigated, so this is kind of a key level here. If it breaks that, then would be surprised if we continue down, So we kind of made a higher low here. Let's see if we continue. Is it a higher low or a lower high? It is unfortunate that I'm in 2 contracts already, because I basically lost one of my double down cycles already at the tippy top if this continues to go down. So, but I feel like this is a reasonable place to do another double down. I think if we come down here, we're probably going to retrace to some degree. But we really just want to see it continue up. If I get out of this one trade, I will get in another risk-free trade, or potentially, depending on the signal, I might get in another double down. Still yet to see that big breakout move. This is a nice little setup. Above the EMA, RSI is in the green. We are making a fair value gap on the 1 minute. As long as we don't tweezer top down, this could look good to at least get us out of one contract. We're starting to tweezer top down. Okay. Not yet. No bueno. It's kind of a hard market to read because we got 2 kind of like counter arguments being made here. One, we got mostly aggressive buys. We're in a basic uptrend for the day. I think actually I probably need to try to get out of this trade completely, because I don't know that we are tweezer bottoming on these 2 5 minutes. Big wick up on the 15 minute. So I do like that as a signal to go up. Our indicators all say we are still going up. Let's see if we can get out of this one here. There we go, got out of one. Okay, this might be a breakout. Let's see. Respecting that 1 minute so far. See if we can make a new high. If this equal highs again, I'm not sure what that really tells us, other than we're getting a lot of pushback at that level. But if I see aggressive sells coming in, so still could break out, but we did not make a new high here. Okay, that's a new high. This could be it. Could get in a risk-free at this point. I'm in a risk-free trade now, so if this is the move, we should just take off from here and keep this fair value gap. Otherwise, this could be just a liquidity sweep. We do got this reversal candle going on here. I like that. Nice fair value gap so far. Let's We could make one in 3 minutes on the 15. Okay, this kind of looks like it's breaking out. We're at the trend line. We could just totally tweezer top. This is an ideal situation for us because if it tweezer tops, then we're going to be in a risk-free trade. Got rid of that 1 minute. Still got a 5 minute. Love to see it break out. We got 2 minutes and 34 seconds on that one. We have a teeny, actually we do still have a teeny tiny 1 minute there. Okay, looks like we're kind of starting to break out. We got 16 in this trade. I'd like to get to 150 today. $20, $40. Indecision candle, which created a fair value gap. RSI starting to dip. Okay, we're starting to pull back. We got the risk free. We're over $100 today. Love to see it hang low. Okay, looks like we might be pushing up again. We got just breached the equal high there. Still in a risk-free trade. We could wick down at any moment. 2 indecision candles, but we made maybe making a third one. It's crazy. RSI is up. We're looking good. We're above the EMA. EMA's curving up.
I love you.
I love you. I love you. Hey, good morning, baby. Okay, we got a wick down. Creating a fair value. Got 8 seconds. Got some aggressive buys in this candle. That's looking good. Okay, I like that. This could be a breakout, or is this the tweezer? See, this is what's driving me crazy today. We are creating fair value gaps, but instantly mitigating them. Got one going on the 5 minute, but there's still a lot of time. No big wicks up top. We got 2 fair value gaps in this 5 minute cycle. Looks like we still want to go up. Struggling though. And we're up $31 in this trade. Now we're up 25 for the trade. If I get to that, take profit there, it might get me to 150 for the day. But I'm above the trend line now. So we've already kind of touched it and then are kind of moving up. So we got this New York high up there. Got that New York high up there, which is a liquidity target, and it's our 5 minute target and 15. Here we got the order block here on our 15. We got it's a 30 minute target. I think it'll overshoot it a little bit, but I don't want to go too crazy. $33 now. Let's go. 33.66. Get us. That should get us to 150. So after a lot of indecision here, it finally decided to move. We're creating fair value gaps. We have so far a 30-minute forming. Let's see if we want to disrespect this. We did get above this trend line, so it could wick all the way back down. We could start a reversal pattern from here. 785. I could move my take profit up a little bit. Okay, with $16 or whatever that would be, because I do feel like we're kind of going down to test that fair value gap again. Starting to reverse on us. I want to get something out of this. RSI is going down, so I think it'll take our stop loss there. We're for some profit. I don't mind that either. It can go up. Let's go green on this candle. Come on. We've already taken this low on this candle, so it's highly likely that it'll keep going down a little bit. We've already kind of bounced off of this trend line. If it mitigates this fair value gap at 185, then there's a chance it could continue lower. Equal lows there. Equal lows at a get stop. It's kind of a liquidity swing. I mean, this is a pretty big wick here on this 5 minute. In a lot of these time frames, it's kind of a big wick. So, not as big as a wick as the previous. I mean, look at that wick. That's what we want to see. We want to see it go up here. Okay, we're out of the trade. At 113 for the day. And let's look at what kind of wicks we got going. We got crazy wicks. So, I think it might want to go up actually, but I want to see where it would be a good place to re-enter. Kind of getting rambunctious down at the bottom. I want to get it closer to this trend line maybe. Kind of feel like it could go up still. Back in the buy. I'm going to double down here. We're going to keep this 9.4 as our take profit. This could be the start of a trend down though. We got a fair value gap, small one. I kind of got in like a slightly better position. Not really. I think I need to move my double down. Somewhere down closer. Okay. So, slightly better position. By what, a half a point? I'm getting close to time to get out of here. Yeah. Kind of feel like there's no point in watching this, so let's wait for it to do something. Get some sun, watch it on my phone.
What you thinking for breakfast?
I don't know. We got cookie there. Cookie.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I want
You
cookie.
said one?
You finished streaming?
What do you think?
Nothing.
Okay. Slightly moving up. Slightly moving up. I think now I'm in a better position no matter which way it wants to go. That my double down is in a good position. I'm in only one contract. My take profit is reasonable. And pretty good shape, I think, to keep my profit today. I'd love to get to 7K. I'd love to get to 7K. But I don't think I'll get there. I got some 1 minute reversal. Been a while. We're kind of due on a 5 minute. 30 minute. We had. Is that not a reversal?
Can you answer this text, please?
Who was
This
it?
is Jason.
might be actually a good way to do it now.
What?
You could do a file request a link.
Can I have my phone? I need to go move it. I wanna okay. You wanna see my native?
Yeah.
No, I will extend to no, so 1+3.
Let's see. I got it. What number did Jason send that from?
Oh, one second. I don't know.
727-452-4165?
Correct?
Yeah. Oops, I said that over the screen. Okay, up $17 here. Still making our way up. Not rejected completely off this level, so I'm hoping we take this session high of New York here. Okay, big push down though. Big push down. What we got going on here? Kind of a big rejection at equal highs. We're still gonna double down here though. Okay. See, I'm looking for previous patterns. I feel like it's probably going to go up even more. Kind of got a. This was a slow turnaround here. But this equal highs makes me think it could go up to 99 even. We got liquidity up there. We're not totally reversing off of this trend line here. We could take this one. We've kind of been making higher and higher highs here. We've kind of been consolidating in this area, and I feel like we haven't really made our big move yet. We've equal high kind of a few times here. We're not really, we haven't seen a lot of fair value gaps being made and holding. They've all kind of been mitigated right off the bat. So I'm waiting to see fair value gaps being made one way and then fair value gaps being made the other way. And so far, we're not seeing them made the other way or the way we're trying to go. So I kind of feel like we're like in a consolidation range. This is not, that's only 10 points. I don't know. I feel like it could go, especially after this consolidation range. I feel like it could go up. We've seen no market manipulation. Should do a risk-free. Okay, I'm out with the risk-free. See. Wicking back up. But I don't mind missing this bit because I want to see fair value gaps being made. I'm not seeing a real sense of urgency here. We did make a higher high and a lower, I'm sorry, we made a higher high, higher low, higher, equal high, higher low, lower high, so far a higher low, but it's just kind of choppy at this point. So I'm not mad at not waiting to get in here. 8.5, so below this level maybe can be a re-entry. But we're now getting close to 12, so I feel like I'm done for the day, really. So I don't know. I'm out of the trade at this point, and I'm up 115 bucks. We could fall. I'm gonna get out. I think I'm done for the day.